Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with some clay that's quite a bit stickier. We're going to use that to make a quick plaster. And this plaster doesn't have to look pretty, doesn't have to insulate. All it's got to do is stop up some cracks in the wooden walls of our solar food dehydrator. So here's the crazy bit. This right here, well, you might think it's crazy, but it actually works quite well. This right here is horse poo. It's been soaking in some water. I picked this up at Wild Horse Hot Springs, about an hour north of here. Last year when I was out this way, it was already completely dehydrated at that point. It's the benefit of living in the desert. Things don't rot, they just dehydrate. And then I let it sit for a year. And now I've got it had soaking the last couple of days. And I'm taking this apart. Basically, this is really, really high quality fiber. So I'm just like kind of peeling these turds apart into their fiber. And this fiber is gonna get mixed with this clay. Now, here in the desert, things dry out pretty fast, so adding a little water, maybe a little more water. Clay by itself will just kind of crack all the pieces as soon as it dries. But if you mix the clay with fiber, you start getting something that'll hold together nicely. What I want to do is get it completely mixed in there. I want there to be fiber in every little bit of this clay, and clay in every little bit of this fiber. Right now it feels a little bit loose because there's a bit too much water in it. Just from the fiber, having a lot of water in it. But this clay should help it stick together nicely. But I gotta stir the clay in really well. Now, somebody else is using both of the drill-powered stirring rods, making some lime plaster right now. So I'm kind of just having to use my fingers, and I'm starting to feel all the little clumps of fiber breaking up, and all the little clumps of clay breaking up. That's what's going to make something that's strong and kind of durable, because all we're doing with this is plug in cracks. Not in the part of the dehydrator where we put in food, but the part of it that actually uses solar power to draw out the hot, moist air and let in more dry air to dehydrate the food. But that part's got to be sealed pretty well. So stay tuned for more when we see how this spreads.